Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try and figure out what these big companies are really up to. Today we're decoding a report from Rocket Companies Inc. and trust me, there's a bit of a shake-up happening that you'll want to know about. So what exactly is this Form 8K thingy? Well, it's basically a report that companies have to file when something pretty important happens. Think big news like mergers, big management changes, or if they go bankrupt, it's like a heads up for everyone watching the company. So the big news today from Rocket Companies Inc. is happening on August 20, 2025. This is the day they officially announced a significant leadership change. Rocket Companies Inc., as you might know, is a major player in the real estate and financial services world. They're behind brands like Rocket Mortgage. Now, legally speaking, they're registered in Delaware. This is super common for big companies in the US because Delaware has specific laws that make it attractive for businesses to set up shop there. On the stock market, their Class A common stock trades under the symbol RKT on the New York Stock Exchange a pretty big deal. The main reason we're looking at this filing today is because it falls under item 502, which is all about changes in directors or key officers. Basically, who's in charge and who's moving on. So the big headline here is that Bill Emerson, who has been the president of Rocket Companies Inc., has announced his retirement. He's going to step down from that role at the end of 2025. This is a big deal because presidents are usually second in command and heavily involved in day-to-day operations. But don't worry, he's not completely disappearing from the company. Mr. Emerson will continue to serve as a director. This means he'll still have a say in the company's overall direction and strategy from the board level. It's a common transition for senior leaders to move from active management to a board role. And of course, like any official report, it has to be signed off. This signature here from Tina V. John, who is the corporate secretary, confirms that the company has officially filed this information. So what does this all mean for Rocket Companies Inc.? Well, when a top executive like a president retires, especially with several months' notice, it usually signals a planned and orderly transition. This isn't a surprise firing or a sudden departure. It gives the company time to find a successor and ensure a smooth handover of responsibilities. For Rocket Companies Inc., the real estate and mortgage market can be pretty tough. Interest rates, housing demand, and competition all play a huge role. Having strong leadership is absolutely critical. Mr. Emerson's long tenure and continued presence as a director suggests that the company values his experience. It will be interesting to see who they appoint as the new president and what their vision will be for the company's future growth. Will they stick with the current strategy or will there be a new direction? Looking at the larger picture, Rocket Companies has been navigating a dynamic market. Their success is tied to the housing market's health. A smooth leadership transition is good for stability, but new leadership can also bring fresh ideas and potentially pivot the company to tackle new challenges or opportunities. It's watchers like us who will be looking closely at their next financial reports to see how this change impacts their performance. Now, to wrap up, this filing is a pretty straightforward announcement about a key executive stepping down from his day-to-day role but remaining on the board. For Rocket Companies Inc., it's a moment of transition. What's your take on this leadership change at Rocket Companies? Do you think it signals a shift in strategy or just a natural progression? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate insights. Also, don't forget to join our Discord community. The link is in the description to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching. See you next time.